Tequila alone isn't enough. Let's add some chilies to it. Let's taste some Devil's Reserve. Welcome to the tasting room, where we drink adult beverages and judge them. I'm Brian.
I'm Derica.
And this is the craziest thing that I've ever seen.
It's a green bottle. We had to buy it.
Yeah, we were walking through, it was the Winn-Dixie liquor store that we go to all the time. And I saw it on the thing, and I said, Jose Cuervo? All right. And I'm like, what is this? I've never heard of it, never seen it before.
We didn't even really look at it. We saw the bottle, and we just grabbed it and bought it.
Well, I looked it up to find out what it was, because it just says tequila with natural flavors. I'm like, what the heck is this? So I actually looked it up, and it's literally tequila with chilies. I don't think it even says it on the bottle. So how many people have bought this, took a swig, and gone, oh no. Tequila has certainly inspired some of us to have a talk with Diabolito on our shoulder. Devil's Reserve infuses smooth Jose Cuervo tequila with a devilishly delicious sweet heat. The perfect drink for when mischief is on the mend. This is really tiny text. So pour a shot and let's raise a little hell. Oh boy.
Hello.
Now, I was wondering, because we hadn't opened it until today, if this was going to be sweet heat or just hot tequila.
He also, because it was really full, we just opened this.
Yeah.
He thought it was green. I'm like, no, the bottle's green.
Yeah, I thought it was totally green.
So it's crystal clear, as most tequila is, except for that one.
When they age it in barrels.
Yeah, I have an aged tequila up there that is not clear, or well, it's not.
I can
white.
tell you right now, already, I am pleasantly surprised on the smell. Tequila is not my favorite thing. We've only had a few, really. But on the smell, this smells like a liqueur.
It's fruity, like it retained.
I smell cactus.
It retained the cactus fruitiness.
Yeah, it
totally
really does
did.
smell like cactus.
That is fantastic.
Sweet, fruity cactus. I almost get pineapple.
I feel like there's like
I wanna say
pineapple, lime. Yeah.
But they don't tell you what's in it. I could probably look it up, but I'm not gonna.
Oh, it smells a lot better than I was anticipating.
We were both a little nervous about this one. We're doing this minutes after having our lava mead, if you saw that.
The lava mead made me see atoms.
I should probably have some water.
Yeah. I chugged a bunch of water during that one.
I had none. None. I enjoyed the experience fully.
I less so.
I have much less lining on the roof of my mouth as a
I
result.
think I may have hallucinated slightly during that process. But this smells
It really does.
way more
It smells
pleasant.
kind of like a pina colada.
This smells like something I would enjoy.
It's
I
pineapple.
almost got watermelon that time. Like the combination of
Yeah,
the cactus
yeah,
and the
yeah.
pineapple was like watermelon. That's
Definitely.
nuts.
Yeah, and
That's
this
nuts.
is one of the things that we love about doing tastings and stuff. And look at that. The glass sits on its side.
I know. These are fancy glasses.
these glasses.
These are double walled, so you can hold it with both hands.
Ham-fist it.
And you are not going to transfer any of your
That's right.
heat to the beverage, which is why they're designed this way, because you can actually affect the flavor of your own body temperature.
And we actually will have links to this in the description,
I
right?
think maybe
If we can.
If not these exact ones,
With the black ones,
I'll
too.
at least have a double-walled beverage glass.
I forget the
for
name
you.
of these. Do you remember?
These are Norland glasses.
New Orleans, that's right. We have these in the black version. The black
do.
version's really cool.
They're
You
super
just can't
dramatic.
see-
You can't see anything. So
crap
how is that
through
helpful
them.
to you?
Yeah.
It's not.
Okay, enough about smell. You ready to taste this?
All right.
There's chilies in that?
Shit.
Jose Cuervo.
I'm not going to say the name. And that is not disrespectful. I just can't say it.
I think they need some of our lava mead in this.
They do. Yeah. If they think this is spicy, they need to try our lava mead. They too need to see atoms.
On a scale of 0 to 100 for spiciness, I call our lava mead. I keep referring to it just because we just had it.
We just had it.
The video came out a few days ago.
It was nuts.
I called that like an 80 to an 85. This is like a 12.
If you gave this to me,
I wouldn't think it was spicy.
I probably wouldn't even realize it had
I mean,
peppers.
it's very pleasant. It's nice, but I was expecting heat. Like, we did this second
Yeah.
because we thought this was going to ruin our taste buds.
Yeah.
That just tells we did this after Lava Mead because we thought Lava Mead was going to be weaker.
Okay, this is a higher ABV. What is the ABV? Did we talk about
it's
that
like
yet?
40%. Does it even tell you?
Oh, is this the one that said it in the top? No. Sometimes they hide it. I don't know why they do that.
I don't know how they can legally. I'm looking it up. I used the little computer in my pocket. Jose Cuervo, Devil's Reserve, right?
Yep.
All right. 30%.
30%.
Which I don't know what the laws are for tequila, but I know like vodka can be 30%. So tequila might be the same.
Well, it does say that this is somewhere tequila with natural flavors.
Yeah.
So it's tequila plus.
So they're calling it tequila.
There, right
Oh, yeah.
there. This little tiny
And what does it say?
part right here
The writing on this
under the
bottle is
decoration
just stupidly small.
talks about what proof it is. You have to like search for it.
Yep, 60 proof.
Come on, guys.
I mean, the text is literally like 3 millimeters tall.
I appreciate the artistry on this.
Yeah.
The graphics are fantastic, but don't hide the proof.
Yep. I'm almost disappointed now. I expected this to be like knock you on your butt, kick your ass kind of thing. It's really not. It's nice.
Well, for tequila, and I know a lot of people, Adam, have some past history with tequila where it seems like it's a common thing. They had tequila in their youth. They had too much tequila in their youth.
It's
and
the
now
worm.
It's just
People get all crazy about the worm.
Nope. This is like easy drinking to me,
Yeah.
which might be a problem.
Yeah, you could drink way too much of this really easily.
It does not taste.
I'm going to give it a 15 on the spicy scale because it's just not that spicy. It's more than a 12.
It's very enjoyable.
It really is. It's got a lot more sweetness than I expected.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want more? If you have to think about it that hard, you're probably going to say no.
So I had Brian pour me my emergency margarita over here. Just because I was concerned, particularly after our Lava Mead, which literally I think I hallucinated a little bit.
Before you drink
trying to
that, make sure you have a number in mind.
I don't need my emergency margarita.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But it's poured, so obviously I have to consume it, right? I mean,
So I'm gonna say a couple things. I taste some pineapple here. I get like a tang from the tequila.
I feel like I'm tasting the cactus.
It's not really a pleasurable experience for me.
Oh, I like it.
I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Like I think on ice I might like this a lot better. You know what it kind of reminds me of? A bitter version of peach schnapps.
Okay. Yeah. It's kind of, all right.
That's kind of what it tastes like. It's not overall a great experience for me. Now, it could
shocked.
just be my personal flavor profile tastes. Also, I'm thrown for a loop because this is so totally not what I expected.
I'm really enjoying this.
I thought I was going to love it because it was going to be hot and spicy tequila. Instead, it's kind of like fruity and liqueur-y tequila. I'm disappointed. I expected more, Jose Cuervo.
I guess now that the lava is finally leaving my system, I'm getting a little bit like in the very back of my palate. Oh,
That's why I say it's a 15.
that might be a spicy
Okay.
no.
Here's how they put chilies in this. Whoever was making
they
it,
waft it. Here's a chili waft.
someone down the street was eating something spicy, and they had a fan blowing, and it blew some of it out the window, down the block, and a little bit of it wafted into the bottle. That's how much spice is in this.
And give me this bottle, a big vat
Chips and
of
salsa.
chips and salsa,
Mm-hmm.
and
Now,
a chimichanga.
I think I could actually drink this with something like
happy
that.
girl.
I could be good.
I'm a happy girl.
But this is not my favorite thing. Like, I don't know that I'd want to get another bottle of this for me. If you like it, we can get another. It's not inexpensive. This was like $30.
I am finding it really enjoyable.
I don't hate it. I'm trying to find ways to appreciate it more.
So I am getting the, like Brian said, the liqueur mouth feel where it's kind of viscous, but not too much.
Goosebumps.
A lot more viscous than you would anticipate from like tequila.
Okay. Goosebumps. When I get goosebumps from something, it's because there is a discordant flavor that I do not like.
So what
I
happened?
don't know.
Because to me this is really smooth.
It is. It's kind of... Ugh. I don't like it.
Some people might say this is curly.
It is a little. I think it might be that the cactus flavor is coming through a little.
Personally, I despise
You don't like
giving
that term.
gender to anything.
Yeah.
But
Well, I mean, it's still 30% alcohol. This will still...
it's tequila.
It's going to kick your ass. But there is a discordant flavor that I just don't like. And it might be the cactus thing. Because remember, we did cactus meat. I didn't like that either. I don't know.
I
This
didn't
is
like
hard
cactus
for me.
meat, but I like this.
There are flavors in here that I do like.
I am getting
The sweetness
the
level's
sweetness.
nice.
I'm getting like a pineapple.
Yeah. I wish it had
Citrus
more chili.
something?
If you're going to call this Devil's Reserve, this better have some amount of aggression. This is about as aggressive as... Remember like Burger King did that Angry Whopper?
What did you call it?
The mildly perturbed Whopper. This is about that kind of level of aggression.
It's not. It's just
This
not.
is more like the devil's fourth cousin, twice removed reserve that he kept in the back behind the good stuff that was
Let me
spicy.
put it this way. Normally, when we're cooking, because we really like flavor, we really like the intensity of spices and aromas and all that stuff, we'll make something and then we'll taste it because both of us have a slight immunity to spiciness, I would say.
Yeah.
Because we enjoy intensity of flavor so much. It's hard for our brains to determine is that actually spicy or not. And so we always ask ourselves, would my mom be okay with this?
If her mom sniffs black pepper from 4 blocks away, it's too spicy.
But I think even mom could drink this.
Yes. That tells you something. This really doesn't have any chili spice to it. I think they sweetened it so much that they killed any spice that was there.
That said, I'm really enjoying the flavor. I'm sorry you're not.
I'm glad you are because we bought the bottle. We
All
own
right.
it.
We've talked about it long enough. Let's get to Judgement.
Okay. So on the screen, you should see our scoring system. And do you have a number?
I need one more drink.
And remember, this is your own personal choice. You don't have to go by anything else. I'm not going, is this well crafted or anything? Because I don't know. I've never had anything like it. I'm just going off of personal enjoyment, what I think of it. Setting you up, letting you know. All right, what do you think?
All right,
You ready?
I'm ready.
1, 2, 3, 5.
8.5.
I'm low man because I might try this again. I might put it on the rocks, might enjoy it a little bit more. There's a discordant flavor there that I don't like. I think it would be great in cocktails, maybe with the right thing, like with some pineapple juice or something. I think this would actually be really nice. But maybe it's the tequila. Maybe there's just some other flavor in there that just particularly does not work for me.
And that's okay, because the tasting we just did before, Lava Mead, went totally to Brian.
Oh, yeah,
So this one is going totally to me.
The difference is you'll chug that and be on the floor.
I'm not going to chug it and be on the floor.
And you were what? 8.5?
8.5.
Wow, that's pretty high.
It's a tasty beverage.
Good job. For something that I'd never even heard of, I'm kind of impressed because it doesn't taste like just tequila.
Right.
And
it doesn't taste like just tequila and doesn't taste like just heat.
Exactly. It's somewhere in between. That's why I couldn't go lower than what did I get, 5? I couldn't go lower than a 5 because I wouldn't dump it out. And like I say, I might try it again. I might give it another shot. I think my expectations were here and it came out over here. And
Now-
it just threw me that badly.
Again, I just want to put it in there because we did reference it earlier. We chose this after our Lava Mead because we anticipated that this was going to be more harsh.
Yeah,
more
we thought this was going to ruin
violent,
us.
Which may actually have been a disservice because we just came off of a Lava Mead.
That's true.
If we hadn't done
That's
that,
true. We had some time in between, but still,
we might have been getting more of the spicy notes. In
that
this.
is possible.
So
Absolutely.
please keep that in mind.
And that's a good lesson. You know, what you get from a thing is very much dependent on what you did that day, what you ate that day, what you had just before it,
What your mood is.
your mood, all sorts of
Everything.
things like that. So remember that when you try something, if you love it or you hate it, because you might feel differently if you try it again under different circumstances.
Absolutely.
If there is a beverage or a brew that is legal that we can get that you want to see us try to drink that is alcoholic, preferably. I know I'm really loose parameters here. Please ask us in the comments, and if we can find it, we will try it. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.